global. And yes, I want to save. Yes, I want to save. And once they click that, it's going to take them to a site with a video that explains everything and what we did. Because remember, the product is people. The product is people. We're going to add in what the advertisers do, something called social proofing. You're going to see people just like yourself with testimonies of what they saved on their car insurance. You're going to see people like Dave Tapuka, who went to the Trump Towers in Vegas, and instead of spending $350 a night, he spent $94 a night, tax included. You're going to see folks that say, Kevin say, his family say $1,300 a year on car insurance, $800 a year on homeowners insurance. That's $2,100 back in his budget. And the good thing, gold members can have their own testimony on the Facebook page. But I'm telling you, this is just the beginning of more funnels, from pet care funnels to lower your bill funnels to solar funnels to health insurance funnels. How about Pacific hotels like Embassy Suites? There's so many ways we're gonna be able to go with this, where you can have a plethora of paperwork in front of you. You said at one event, a convention, and you can hit everybody in there. Somebody make not one call. Remember, we can have at least 60% of the U.S. population save on car insurance. That's 219 million drivers. The potential that's staggering. All you have to do is hand it out, right? So imagine now you're at this booth and you got somebody looking for a home-based business. We have a funnel for that. Hey, somebody's sick and tired of timeshare, and we end up with a funnel say, hey, join the cruise club. That's going to be focused a member on at least the $100 or the $199, because we have an exclusive only to us wholesale travel that only the platinum and titanium member can get, exclusively Savings Highway Global. Hey, if you're in the business arena, you got to get to the Chamber of Commerce, have your phone say, listen, we have businesses save money on their bills. So look what we did for Papa John's, right? So where you find that? Well, you come here and you go to, on your replicated website, if you're a titanium or platinum, you click here, systems, folks. This is a site that you can go get a domain name, and I'm gonna show you, we got domain names ready. Steve is updating the back office. They're much better than ever before. You can copy your URL, get a domain name, and again, so the business owners don't see anything about network marketing. They only see how to set, they can listen to the video, they can come down here, what we help them save, all kinds of stuff. This is just your website. Okay, we got trainers on Monday nights about this, but imagine when we give you the funnel system as well. Look at that. That's why we say Papa John's Pizza $62,000. That's why we say the Catholic school $188,000. A GMC store, Subway, train has already left the station. Opportunity. And by the way, yes, you as a gold member, we have set this up where you can participate. And one of the young ladies, I don't know if she's on this call, she was a gold member. She went to her doctor's office. We end up saving her doctor $14,800 on their bills. She's a gold. Now, once they paid her portion, because the doctor pays $7,400 to our bill negotiator, Ideal Advocates, this young lady will get 10% of their $7,400. So now, in order for her to qualify, she had to upgrade first. Well, she knew it was covered, so she upgraded, and her $740 came. Because guess what paid it? The $740 paid for it. She still has $600 left. And in business, watch this, in business, don't spend that. That's at least 6 months of your business being paid for. Think like a business owner. So it don't come out of your pocket, or at least you say, well, I need some of it. Well, then at least it covers 3 more months, whatever your situation may be. That's what we're saying, folks. We're putting systems in place. Systems. to help you navigate systems. And that's what it's all about, is to get you to the level where you don't have to just think about doing this. And we're going to keep reinventing the wheel, keep getting better so that it can flow for you. Flow so the individual won't be confused and overwhelmed. It's, I got to do all this stuff. No, in the marketplace, we understand what's out there. You're going to see some amazing things. So we're giving you the tools so you can tap into the Hispanic market, tap into lower your bills, all those things, and build yourself to wealth. So just think about if you're a gold member and you know a business owner, and we say that business owner, like we did with John. John made out close to $10,000. Do you think it could cover you if you set aside $1,200 or $24, whatever you need, cover you as a platinum for a whole year and do what you want with the rest of it? That's what we're talking about. Now, the other part of this, and I'll stop sharing now, is not only once you start making money, we want to begin to teach you how to create wealth. I taught the stock market when I was the part of Global Elite Marketing. And we know that the FDIC insures in the bank system up to $250,000. But as you start creating this wealth, we'll teach you for consideration to show you how to open up a brokerage account, Options Express, TD Ameritrade. You get a checkbook, all of that. And those accounts are insured up to $1 million. Think about that. Not FD&C behind, but insured up to $1 million. Where they, even the money you put in there and you got your checkbook, they use to trade and pay you a higher percentage than a bank will ever pay you in a savings account. On top of those things, as you're creating wealth, see how wealth is created? It is created this way, but a lot of people are not aware of this. Then we teach you, and Danette and I know, we'll teach you how to have a trust accounts. Okay, we're talking about changing generations of wealth, but first things first, let's get you to believe that you can do this. Let's take care of the right now bills. Let's take care that we're creating you into a cash making machine, and then you open up a trust. Own nothing but control everything. Wealth principles. Changing the mindset where we go from poverty mentality to prosperity mentality that was never taught in the communities. That's why I get upset with wealthy folk who try to manipulate people through racism and all this stuff. I want you, my brother, my sister, whoever you are, tell me how you got it. Teach me, then I won't be the victim. Am I right about it? So that's what we want to do here. We are willing, Steve is willing, Ken is willing, a lot of folks on this call is willing to teach you the principles of wealth, but you got to be willing to be teachable, coachable, and willing to do what you have to do. Are you willing? Are you willing is my question. And my final statement, can I get an amen that you're willing to hate poverty as bad as I hate it? Hate that stuff. Once you really hate it, then you're on your way to wealth, because you won't care what mama, daddy, friend, person care about what you're doing, chasing your dream. You must hate it more than you hate the ridicule. You must hate it more than the hours that you got to do. Matter of fact, I think sometimes sleep is a waste of time, but God gave us sleep so the body can at least rest. But I don't need to be sleeping all day. Only reason he gave some sleep so you can rest a little bit. You need that for the body to be healed. But I don't want sleep all day long. I want to be happy. I want to get things going. I want to be moving in the right direction. I want to be focused on what I got to be focused on, because then I can enter the rest. I don't want to go through no counterpart at an airplane where the TAC folk wanting you with ones. How about me having a private jet? What's wrong with that? You got to grow beyond. You can even come together collectively as a group of wonderful folk and sit on an airplane with a private jet cheaper than you can fly an airplane, and you'll never be late, and you'll never have to go through a counterpart. I'm showing you things that get to stretch your imagination, stretch your ability beyond what you think you are, because you're already there. We just have to get you there. So we're going to change the way we think. So I want to thank you for allowing me to share this with you. I'm going to turn it back over to the wonderful, the amazing Dr. Carrie White. So put those hands together for this wonderful and amazing woman. Back to you, Dr. Gray.
Awesome, 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 awesome. What a powerful training tonight, guys. Listen, we were given such uh, as he said, systems, but a plan of action if you listen. A plan of action. I mean, think about it. If you can just start with one thing and earn a little bit, a few dollars from that and reinvest, as he said, in your business and allow that, parlay that into a greater benefit, not only a benefit for you, but a benefit for others. Look at what we can do through SHG. I'm just so excited. I've been listening. He was talking, he showed us about duplication. I do apologize that somehow I had set the recording to start recording and it had stopped. And when I realized it had stopped, I started it again. So I don't have the mindset part on the recording, but it's still, just think about it. He talked about duplicating yourself, finding another you. But let me ask you a question. Do you really want to find another you? Or do you want to be a better version of you so that you can then find that better version of you? One of those ways is like he was talking about, get your mind right. Let's stop poisoning our minds. Let's stop listening to the toxins that are being poured into us and begin to listen to those things that are going to benefit us to grow in our mindset, grow in our belief in the industry itself, and grow in our belief in ourselves. Love the training site. Guys, what do you think about that training site? Let's get some Q&As. Let me hear something. What do y'all think about what we saw tonight with the funnels? Let me hear something. Anybody like to share? Raise your hand if you can, or just unmute yourself and let's hear something about that training site. I thought those were awesome.
Super
Anybody?
fantastic.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. All right, all right. That was Sister Fayette. She said super and fantastic. That's one of my favorite words. Have a super fantastic day. Super fantastic. That's it. Was beyond the fantastic. Look at that. Anyone else saw anything? You got some ideas about what you might want to do next? How you want to grow from this? How you want to use that? Do you understand? Anybody else have anything they'd like to share or have a question that they'd like to ask Pastor Jones?
Thinking will will cripple anybody. So that's a major takeaway there.
Stinking thinking will cripple anybody. That's absolutely.
Hey, Dr. Carrie.
Hey.
My fire girl. I just wanted to say, I wanted to apologize to everybody. I'm sorry that I'm not able to be on as often. I work on this usually on Saturdays, but it's all good. I'm still flying. I have made the copies of the QR codes for the auto insurance, and I am using that. I'm setting up a table at I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's a church event, and I'm going to set up a table. They're having vendors in that, so I will be doing that. And I want to talk about this Proverbs 23:7, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. I did teach that book to my students, and it's an awesome book, and it's awesome to think about the clearing of our minds and to get our mindset right, because some of the I'll just say some of the things that we learned years ago, some of those generational curse things that we deal with, it's really true. And so we really have to change our mindset, as Pastor said tonight. And I am truly not going anywhere. until I get that right in SHG, because SHG is the place to be. And also, when you think about that, all that mindset, and you keep working at it, no matter how long it takes you to get there, it's going to change. You're going to change. So I wanted to say that one other thing. I hope, I don't want to ask who has and hasn't, but I hope you guys are looking at the My Deals and things like that, because I saw the other day after there was a testimony about the My Deals. So I went there because I know my son was trying to go to the movies, and I'm trying to get his friends to use the My Deals for their tickets for the movies and that. So the greatest was $4 off a ticket. So if the ticket is $10 or $12, you only pay $6, and there's 6 of you going. That's some nice savings. That's just movie tickets. And there were some other deals on there. I'm still looking at the deals and everything. It's called My Deals. So I hope that you guys are researching, because in order to believe in the raise your level believing, you've got to use the product. We have got to go back there and use it. And I'm open for anybody. Some of you do contact me. I'm open for you to contact me, and we search together, because it's really important to know that you can get some nice savings in the back. I was looking for a save, looking for some other things back there. It's some really nice savings on a lot of things. Costco, you can get not Costco's, but Sam's for half price. You can get a membership. It's just a lot of great things back there. So meals, favorite places that you eat, up to 30% off. One of our sites is 30% everything. Let me tell you, Skechers, 30% off of everything all the time. Come on. Anyway, don't let me get too excited. I'm just saying. So I just want to let you
go
ahead. I just want to say that we have to believe that we need to save money, and nobody can hold us back. And Pastor Tim, I don't think there's no happiness in being poor. I just know there isn't. I can testify there's no happiness in being poor. So with that being said, thank you, Dr. Carey, for just being there, being a soldier in the army of the Lord, and also at SHG. Thank you.
You are so welcome. You are so welcome. You know, is anyone, I appreciate that what you were saying. And yes, I agree, Pastor Tim is actually our general in the faith. And you know, when you find yourself slacking a little bit, or feeling a little down, or feeling a little low, you know what? Reach out to somebody, because we are being constantly bombarded, as he said, with things that are trying to fracture our mindset, fracture our resolve to go forward. And, you know, there is, I just kind of want to share this real quick. There's a scripture that, you know, I sometimes we, you know, I know this isn't a church thing, but sometimes we'll hear something, and at the right time, it says when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. At the right time, the application of something will be even grander in your life. And I had read, it was about, maybe 2 months or so ago, you know, they tell us to always have, you know, to be looking for multiple streams of income. Those of us that have been in the industry for a minute, that's a phrase we hear all the time about, you know, having multiple streams of income. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, et cetera, et cetera. Well, guess what? SHG is one basket, possibly, but it's a basket with multiple streams. So guess what? You can put your eggs in the SHG basket and still be fulfilling that. Don't put your eggs in one basket. He just showed us. We have the insurance, auto and home insurance. We have the lower your bills when you want to work with business owners. We have the insurance. We have the pet care. You know, people love their pets. Their pets are like their children, okay? You know, we have all kinds. We have the savings and our everyday things. We have the travel. It's there. It is absolutely there. So think about Ecclesiastes 11:2, where it says, invest in 7 ventures, yes, in 8, because you don't know what disaster may come. In other words, maybe this stream might dry up for a minute, but that one's still flowing. SHG is definitely the place to be. Is anyone else have a comment or a question for Pastor Tim?
Hey, I'd like to say one more thing on, as far as the mindsets go and stuff, if every time we get into into our car that we would, put, instead of turn, whenever you turn the radio on, plug something in other than, like sports or the news or, because man, you get garbage in, you get garbage out. If we end up getting, like the Bible on audio, if you end up getting, motivational speaking like Brian Tracy, Napoleon Hill, John Maxwell, any type of things that will edify your mind, do that instead of that. And, instead of the sports talk or the news radio or, just normal music, whatever, start building your spirit man up, to where you can battle these things that come in and try to knock you down. Anyway, I just felt like I just felt led to say something along that line.
That's wonderful, Rob. Thank you for sharing that. And here's the thing, guys, you don't have to pay money to do that. YouTube has Think and Grow Rich. Or you can play the YouTube to message, turn on your phone, and just as you're driving, put it on audio, turn your phone upside down so you're not trying to look at it while you're driving now. But you can have the audio, or for those of you that have an Audible, what do you call it, membership. There's a lot of with the Audible, you can listen to books, network marketing books. GoPro is actually on YouTube. There's a lot of helps that are out there that you don't have to invest dollars in, but you do need to invest your time in. But it will definitely behoove you to, again, bolster your belief. And for those, as Pastor Tim was saying, the idea that has been subliminally planted that people that are wealthy are evil. No. We need to erase that's programming. That programming has to be zeroed out. And the only way you can do that, the only way you can make a cup of dirty water clean is to pour it out. And if you can't pour it out, if it's too heavy, it's too big, it's too large, how do you get the dirt out? By pouring in clean. And you keep that steady stream of clean coming in, and eventually that dirt, it gets lighter and it gets lighter and it gets lighter and it gets lighter and it gets lighter, and those contaminants till eventually what'll be in there is clean. But it won't happen if you're not pouring in the right stuff. All right, I'm going to check our chat right quick. All right. I believe it was Sister Keita Adewale said, great training, excited about where this is going to be taking us. Sister Simona said, yes, very powerful training. From Charlene, good job all, yes. And like I said, James, I did start the recording a little late, but I can give you the copy of what it is that I do have. I'll be glad to do that. Do apologize for that, okay? All right, well, Pastor Tim, do you have any closing remarks or anything? It looks like all of our questions have been answered and comments have been made and everybody's excited.
Wow. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate the kind words, and I thank you for everyone who stayed on to listen to me. It's very appreciative. I just want you to know that we're always mindful of the human condition out there. And we as a company, I'm just speaking on behalf of Mr. Steve Gresham, that he is more than ever committed to the mission to help 1 million+ families, those who had the opportunity. He's going to do this thing once a month, whether you be a gold manager, gold director, gold executive, platinum. They're all invited. He sent a message out once a month. He want to just talk to people. I think Simona was on that call with us, and just got to meet a lot of wonderful folks. New people excited. They get to hear the heart of Steve and what our goals are. And we mean this. We really do. Very important to us. If you understand the servanthood, getting wealth and your skills and your gifts is not for you. is to serve others with. And that's what's so important. We're not going to do business the world's way. We're just not. Savings Highway Global was not designed to do business as usual. That's the worldly approach. That's why we're the only company giving out 80%. They would call us crazy. That's why when people first come in, we're the only company that we don't earn a dime the first month. All of it goes back to you. That's crazy, but to the world, it's crazy. But we're going to take the foolish things and confound the wise. The elite don't get this, because this, again, I want to leave you with something I learned from an amazing man. I'm going to give him his credit. Mr. Myron Golden said these very words, that wealth is spiritual, not physical. And that's where we will begin the process. For example, if I have a penny in my hand and a $100 bill in my hand, you would think in our mind, the way we're set up, that the $100 bill is more valuable. As if it was physical. But in reality, that penny, that product, that penny, what it's made out of, is more valuable than what the $100 bill is made of. So that proves that wealth is not physical. So then how could something physically be worth more, but yet worth less, because we accept the $100 bill from our mind, because we've been programmed from the mind that a worthless piece of paper that has no intrinsic value whatever, which is called fiat currency, has absolutely no value, in our minds is worth more than the penny. And there's comes the rub, ladies and gentlemen, that things that are free, we tend to devalue it, and things that we pay for, we call it more valuable. Well, I can prove that that's a lie, because even though that car may cost a certain amount of money and it looks like it's more valuable, God woke us up this morning, we can breathe, and breathing is free because he gave it to us. Stop breathing and see how valuable that car is now. That car become worthless. We got things backwards in this nation alone, because they're putting things ahead of the value of you. There is no man on the planet can duplicate the human heart. They didn't try. Isn't that amazing? This is the body in its fallen state. I don't mean to preach, but do you know how far man fell from the garden down here into time? And in that the messed up state, mankind cannot even build a heart the way the heart is already built. They got enough money. What the liver alone does in your body, there is no machine can duplicate on the planet. It will take every bit of money they got, and they still don't have the skill. They done tried it with limbs, don't they? Folks walking around with those legs. Thank God for technology, but it still can't match that human leg. Am I right about it? I see soldiers that lost their legs. God bless them. They walk and they still got it, but it cannot function like the leg that you have. I want you to know you are the wealth. You are the value. And that's one thing Steve and I recognize. There is no SHG without you. And our goal will never leave here to help 1 million+ families around the world become financially free and understand the value that you are. Please get that in your mind, and everything will change.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a powerful way to end our call today. Recognize your value and recognize that without people, we have no business. So honor those that have said later. Honor those that have said not now, because you never know when that circle will come back around and you meet that person again. Don't burn our bridges, okay? When they're saying they're not interested today, that's okay. You know, it might not be for you here right now, but let me ask you a question. Who do you know that likes to save money? You know, take the pressure off and let's just keep doing what we need to do, sharing the information and believing that you will be successful. Because if we don't have it in our heads that we can do this, we will be successful, guess what? We'll fulfill our own prophecies. So if you say you can, you will. If you say you can't, you won't. Okay? Thank you all for this evening. We appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And as I said, I will, it'll take a couple of minutes for the recording to come to process what I do have, and I'll be glad to share that with you. Do me a favor. If you're not part of our 9,000 Club chat, send me a message. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you my business cell number so you can text me, okay? 404-330-4645. 404-330-4645. That way I can put you on the chat, and also, you know, it's a Facebook chat messenger, but also then I can get your information so I can send you the link for the recording. Okay? All right. Last call. Anyone?
Thank you for being
Yeah,
the hostess with the mostest.
Dr. Carey, I got one other thing I want to share before you leave. I'm going to give everybody the link to the domain name. So forgive me the share screen for a minute. So you guys can, if you want to get your domain name, it's the new one. So
let's see, I think you still have it. You still have the opportunity to do that.
okay. So those who want to have it, I'm going to show, let me, you say I still got it? Okay, good. Then I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm glad folks that stayed around will get to get this. Somebody missed it. Okay, can you see it?
Yes, sir.
This is the new domain name link. We're gonna be having this in your back office, but if I click on it, boom, look at that.
Okay, so just a quick question for you, sir.
Mhm.
So the ones where we've already used the previous company for our domain names, are they going to transfer to this new one? Or
I don't know. I'll find that out from Steve.
okay,
But as you can see, the new is new. This is a link for Savings Highway Global. If you need this, email me and I'll send the link to you until we get it in your back office.
okay. Absolutely,
So,
I do.
for those who stayed on, they got this. They got it when everybody else don't know about it. There you go.
Awesome, awesome. That's secure service.
I'll get it to you.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you, sir. Awesome, awesome. Okay, guys, we want to say thank you. Father, thank you for this time we've had together, keeping us safe.
Thank you. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yes, great to hear your
Yes.
voice.
I miss y'all. I tell you, God bless you all, but I'm excited about this.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's one of our generals, one of our generals right there, Sister Danette. We are excited about you and I know that you're going to take this and run with it. Amen. So,
Amen. Listen, I don't know if anybody mentioned it, but I saw Simona and her son in that movie, A Mother's Daughter on Tubi. A Mother's Daughter is the name of it. A Mother's Daughter. Excellent job, Simona. I love you, my dear. That was so wonderful to see you on screen.
Awesome, awesome. I haven't seen it yet. But Simone, it looks like, can you speak, babe? You're still unmuted. So we have a celebrity with our own Simona, and if you have a chance to see the movie, I think she said, Elder Jeanette said it's on Tubi. That's
I'll drop it.
Tubi.
Yeah, I'll drop it in on the text.
Okay, awesome. That's a free
So-
service. Now, see, we're about savings. That's a free TV service where you can
That's
pick and
right.
choose what you watching and what you seeing, instead
Yeah.
of being at the mercy of these mega giants that are pushing all kind of garbage down your throat.
One of our very own.
Mhm.
Testimony went to rated number 1A on Tubi already.
Awesome. Look at there, guys. And please
I'm
do
putting it-
share your successes. I didn't
I'm
mean to cut you off,
typing.
Simona. Keep going.
Awesome, Simona. Proud
Thank you. That should be my son.
That's
Yeah.
it. The congratulations on to
Fantastic.
him, please.
Yes,
Fantastic,
her and her
Simona.
son
Glad to
was
hear
in it.
that.
They both did an excellent job in the movie.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. All righty then. I believe that's everyone, so we'll make sure that reach out to me so we can get this link to you if you're not part of our messenger group. Want to make sure that you get that. And Sister Elder Jeanette and Simone and Brother Tim, I'll get the link to you as soon as it's done. And then maybe you can pass it out to those others that I don't have the information for.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, Dr.
Okay.
Terry. All right.
Welcome. All right, guys, I am here just to say I'm here in my home state. I'm an Okie from Muskogee. For those of you that don't know, Muskogee is a town, actual town here in Oklahoma. And I'm here to celebrate the installation of my uncle. And that's my aunt calling. Just 1 second. I'll call, hold on, Aunt Carol. So I'm here to celebrate the installation as my uncle as pastor of the Mount Zion Baptist Church of Claremore, Oklahoma. So I'm going to get off of here so I can get myself together and stuff so we can go and celebrate, okay? Love every one of you. Have a great night. Bye-bye.